justice! We want 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 what? No more voice! No more voice! We want help! No more voice! We want help! We want help! We want help! No money, no Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at 61 Constant Spring Road, right across the street from the Ministry of Justice. I'm here in solidarity with Mr. Diagala and the people of Tivoli Gardens for the pain and the suffering and the wanted murdering of our children and women that happened on the 23rd of May 2010 when they have the incursion upon the people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they give some people some money, but what about the rest of people? What about the people that lost loved ones? Everybody should be compensated in Tivoli Gardens, period. Because guess what? They not only suffered family members, but what happened is that they suffer the trauma. So every single person in Tivoli Gardens should be compensated, even the baby upon the breast, even if the baby was damaged or not. That trauma of military presence, that trauma of gunshot, that trauma of bombs dropping, that trauma on the people. So we stand in solidarity with the people of Tivoli Gardens. A matter of fact, the Paul Bogle Foundation is here representing the people of Tivoli Gardens. This man gets a letter. Look at this man right here. My brother, what is your name? What is your name?
Mr. Palmer.
All right, I'm reading a letter dated September 11, 2017.
Mr. Palmer.
It says, Dear Mr. Palmer, read letter to the Ministry of Justice. Reference is made to your letter regarding the caption matter. Please accept our apologies for the delay in responding. We regret to inform you that the Ministry of Justice cannot intervene in private civilian matters, and therefore your interest will be better served by getting an attorney at law. Where have you got money from?
Yeah, I got them to know.
Come a little closer. How you feel about it?
When we get me hungry and turn full, when we get money from? Do this. This is a tree on the town of your life. I represent you. When we get money from?
Where have you get money from? Yes, so this is just some of the atrocities, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're going to.
We're here and we're here to support the people
of
Tivoli Gardens. The sign says, Trump, we want a meeting. And it says it does what? It says false imprisonment, no compensation. Children traumatized, no compensation. So we stand again in solidarity with every single person in Tivoli Gardens that had to go through the trauma of gunshots, the trauma of the police, the trauma of the military, the trauma of bombs, the trauma of no food. I'm hungry. The people of Tivoli Gardens are hungry. And if they're hungry, guess what? If they're hungry, I is hungry too. So I'm a sister and I'm a brother in this. So we have to be our brother's keepers. The whole of Jamaica should have there. Because guess what? Remember, it is Tivoli Garden, but it could be everywhere else in this country. So we're not just saying this is political, we're saying that they are human beings, and we're saying that they should be treated with the same amount of respect that they give the tourists in Montego Bay. They have the military. When I look at the news, I saw tourists walking in Sam Sharp Square, and when I look, I see no black people. Tourists was out in the droves. Only when the department is affected by money and other folks that they ralliate. But what about the plight of the people? And that is why I stand in solidarity. And that's why I support the rights of the people. Because guess what? In 1865, you know what they did to some people? In 1865, what they did to some people was that they let them till the soil and they moved the people. In 2018, you know what they did to some people up there in the Blue Mountain area? They take them off of the land and cut down the coffee plantation. Tivoli Gardens have to get support. And we have to support them. The whole of Jamaica should have there. Hero, come and pick this piece, my brother.
Blessed, blessed.
What are your thoughts here in regards to the Honorable Marcus Garvey and what he stands for when it comes to the plight of the people?
Well, right now, Mr. Garvey defended the rights of the people, and Mr. Garvey always articulated that we must have an egalitarian system. You can't have a system with one set of people having everything and the next set of people having nothing. The ministry have seen it fit to allocate billions of dollars to buy new cars for the ministers, and people whose lives need to get together are being neglected. This is something that we cannot, as citizens of Jamaica, stand here and know that these people's rights have been trampled on by the system, by the state, and the state sees it fit to buy cars over restructuring the lives of these people. How are we going to have peace and justice when one set of people have been left by the roadside? It cannot happen. You cannot have a just society, and you cannot have peace and tranquility. The people shall rise up, just as in the time of Paul Bogle, 1865, that we had to rise up as a people to defend human rights. Just as in 1739, when the Maroons had to rise up to present themselves for justice and equality. Just so long as you have injustices to the people, we will have a people rising up to defend their rights of the people. So until we get equal rights and justice in Jamaica, the people shall come out and protest, and protests will be at different levels. As we say, as we see it merited, we shall protest and not stop protesting until we have an egalitarian system. One God, one aim, one destiny, equal rights for every citizen. We were all born equal in the sight of God. So why treat some better than some? No, we need to treat the people fairly and justly. And as the commission had said, compensate the people for the injustices that have been impacted upon them. We're not saying to do it 10 years later, 20 years later. Immediate restitution for the people's rights. And this is what we are going to stand for, and we will continue protesting until the monies are paid and until the laws are adjusted, that we can have equal rights and justice for every single human being. Every human being. And as we are the markers, we have the memory, we have the Paul Bogle rebellion. These are reminders when you don't treat the people fairly. You have the Sam Sharp uprising in 1831. These are reminders to you, Mr. Society. If you don't treat the people right, then the people must rise up.
And can you imagine? They spend millions of dollars paying these men on the Commission of Inquiry millions of dollars to accept the fact that they were wrong. Those millions of dollars that they paid to these foreigners that they brought all over here to give the people justice. These are the people, they have nothing. Some of them are hungry, they have not even eaten from morning. So that's the thing there. And we will stand with them to the very end.
We don't get justice, we'll come back with blood in our eye. Nah, left. Justice.
My name is Claude. Well, I come here representing the people of Jamaica under the banner of the Paul Mosley Foundation because we see the injustice that has been bestowed upon these people. They were attacked. You know what an incursion is? It's an attack on the people. 73 people officially was declared dead, but we know it's over 200. That these people lost loved ones. And ladies and gentlemen, they spend millions of dollars. The people coming in over here forming the court inquiry, the inquiry council, and they spend millions and millions of dollars. And these people are still homeless and homeless and moneyless. So I stand in solidarity with them.
I shut up with some Menelik freedom fighter, president of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party and president for the UNIA, the government of the Well, my concerns are the rights of the people. There are certain fundamental rights that have been given to the people from the United Nations, and there are certain fundamental rights that have been given to the people through the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom under the Jamaican Constitution. When these rights have been infringed, as it has been with the Tivoli incursion, there must be restitution. The Commission of Inquiry has said that you must pay X amount restitution to the people. Not last year, not next year, not 10 years time. Immediate restitution that these people can get their lives back together. What we see as a total injustice, that the ministry can allocate funds to buy cars, billions of dollars, and not mend people's lives. Who vote for them to give them the power? It is the people who give them the power. And they are entrusted. They are now entrusted to represent the people. And if they are not representing the people, then the people must uprise. You must have uprising. We have the examples 1831, 1739, 1865. When are they going to learn that they are not lords and masters? They are our servants, and they must serve the people. And if they don't serve the people shall rise up and overthrow them.
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. We're right across the street that the police forcefully move us from away from the Minister of Justice building. And I'm here. What's your name there? I'm here with Margie Williams of Tivoli Gardens.
25 DC Avenue.
25 DC Avenue in Tivoli Gardens. Now, if you look closely here, you'll see where she lost not one son, but she lost two sons. Two sons that can never, no money on earth can bring back her pick to them. All she needs now is a peace of mind and some hope. How do you feel to be treated? I see tears in your eyes. I feel your pain too. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. How do you feel? Words can't even express. They were taking out execution style. One was 21 years old. This one over here is Fernando Grant, and the other one is Fabian Grant. One was 17 and one was 21 years old. They were taken outside of their home and they were executed. Talk to me. That day is a very painful day. I know it's very hard for you to relive that moment. And you have my condolences and the Paul Morton Foundation, and I know the people of Jamaica and the people of all over the world feel your pain. This lady drove all the way, came all the way from Durham, North Carolina. She's a British poet. She's here to publish her book. And when she heard about it, she said, please take it on. What are your thoughts? Look at the camera. How do you feel?
I feel their pain. I couldn't even imagine what she's going through. And I had to come. I had to come to embrace these people because they deserve justice. They deserve justice. They really do.
So I'm here with you, and every time you're going to come down here, I'll be here with you. Because every time that you see somebody else's child, I know you remember your child. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is what we're talking about. The injustice of some people. Only some people are treated like this. Look at the color of her skin. And you see why they treat her like that. It's because of the melanin of our skin, the purity of our people. First of all, they didn't ask to be put in Tivoli Gardens. They placed them there. And now they place them in Tivoli Gardens. They are the same one who come and brutalize these people. And then they will spend millions of dollars to some people for a commission of inquiry, but they will not give her 1 penny for the loss of 2 of her sons. Is that justice? That's injustice. And the Honorable Marcus Garvey said, injustice is a dangerous thing. And we all as a race of people must come together when we see injustice being demonstrated. Martin Luther King said injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So that's why I'm here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here because it's a political thing. I'm here because it's a people thing. That's her story, Miss Williams, right? Huh? That's Marjorie's Williams story, ladies and gentlemen. And I know you all can feel her pain. Is there a fund set up for your children? You know, you could set up a fund, you know, and people from all over the world who want to contribute to your pain, they will do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speak to Mr. Diagla and let him set up a GoFundMe for the rest of people at Tivoli Gardens that didn't get anything. They need a GoFundMe account because I know millions of people right across the world sympathize with their pain, sympathize with their suffering. These people are not gunmen, these people are not gunwomen, they're human beings and they need to be treated as such. Thank you very much. Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are again, right across the street after we were forcefully removed by the police stating that we cannot demonstrate or protest in front of the Ministry of Justice. So I'm here with Michael Ray, a Tivoli Gardens resident. And what are your grounds today, Mr. Ray?
My grounds is that we've been treated badly by the Justice Minister of this country, right? A lot of people, well, everybody from Tivoli Gardens suffered in this 2010 incursion. Everybody suffered in some way, right? What is going on now is that they have compensated some people of Tivoli Gardens and they are left some out in the cold, right? And if I would say to the Minister of Justice, who I understand who is in charge of this thing, that he compensated some of the people and take some people's names off the list. Now, if you are in doubt, Mr. Minister, I think the right thing to do is come to Tivoli Gardens
and launch an investigation
into the matter of the people who got damaged, our properties were damaged, our lost loved ones, stuff like that. You can't just sit in your office and I heard somebody said you were on the news last night saying that something is closed, whatever the matter is closed. I don't understand how a matter like this could be closed. You understand? People out here are still having nowhere to live. You know, people are suffering you know, from the 2010 incursion up till now and haven't gotten anything. So how can you compensate some of the people and have some of the people left out in the cold and getting anything? That's why we're here demonstrating peacefully but effectively to you, Mr. Chuck, that we need justice.
Thank you very much.
You understand? We need justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it from Michael Ray, a citizen of Tivoli Garden, a man that endured many pains and many struggles. And he's here standing up for his right. And not just for his right, but the right of his people. I'm here with Nicola Bryce Wilson. I have an x-ray in my hand, right? This, I want you to take a shot. And if you look right here, you'll see the imprint of a bullet that she received
In her breast.
in her breast. So, talk to me. What are your thoughts? This is just what?
This is my documentary. You see all of my papers them. I'm pay for X-ray. I'm have to pay for medication, for register, for do the surgery. This is my document.
And you was not compensated?
No.
She was not compensated?
I get shot from the Monday and the Wednesday. Them camera, you see what you just like that. Them have me in our house, I bleed. You know, the blood up clothes, my clothes blood up on my raw, and then I go sleep in the blood up clothes. For 3 days, in the blood up clothes.
Can you imagine that? And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I have to come out here and stand with the people. Because when you can look at something like this, when you look at something like this lady should have been dead. But the Almighty God, she got shot all in her foot. The Almighty God, the great God of Ethiopia, spared her life. So she's here to say she must be compensated. Now, some people were compensated, but you must remember, every single person in Tivoli Garden heard every gunshot that could have killed them, seen every killing, seen every bloodshed, seeing the helicopter flying over, hearing the bombs dropping. So every single person in Tivoli Gardens should be compensated. And you know something, the funny part? The government can find money to compensate, to bring some people from over some foreign country and sit on an inquiry and pay them millions of dollars, and they did not encounter any form of trauma. And the people that is here that suffer trauma, they get nothing. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And that is why every time they come, I'm gonna give my support. 150% support. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the place of the people. We, my brother Eru and myself, and of course, my sister all the way from the United States of America, feel the pain. We feel the pain of the people of Tivoli Gardens. We feel the pain of the people of Montego Bay. We feel the pain of the people in Clarendon and Westmoreland and Portland and Kingston and St. Andrew. We feel the pain of every single Jamaican. And that is why we're here. 120 something people dead already. What are we fighting for? Let's come together and fight the real beast, the monster. Thank you very much. Welcome once again to In the Streets, ladies and gentlemen. And we are on location right across the street from the Ministry of Justice, Delroy Chuck. And we're here with Samaya Brown. We're here with Samaya Brown. And she lost a lot. She lost her aunt. Right. Talk to us about it. A little louder.
Auntie lost a lot. She lost her money. She lost everything in her house. Everything in her husband and real bad. She took care of us for her money, and then too wicked and wicked is that. It's total wicked is that. They need to stop it now. It's total wicked. I never believe that soon as somebody get bundled. I'm not even when they leave me, she get bundled and she don't get no money. It's wickedness that. It's total wickedness that.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. So how you feel? How does that make you feel?
I feel more and she have done it. I don't feel a weird. You see my auntie, she pay money in her house and then money down.
And she don't get nothing.
No, she don't get. And And them lick one of my auntie with gun back and she dropping at me and my cousin now. She them killing my auntie.
How old are you now? She's 18, and when this happened, how old were you at the time? So when this incident happened, ladies and gentlemen, she was 13 years old. She's now 18 years old. Can you imagine the trauma that she has been through as a little girl? You have nightmares, sleepless night, but you still have memories about what happened though. What stands in your mind about the incursion of 2010?
Enough things. The people them lost a lot. The people them lost a lot. And payment them the people them lost a lot. The people them lost a lot. It's wickedness that. It's total wickedness that.
Wow.
Total wickedness that.
Things like these stuff touch my heart, ladies and gentlemen.
It's total.
You know, and this is her story. 13 years old.
In the red and white, put it beside that picture.
Wow. You're talking about the woman, she's talking about the woman that was shot.
And inside her breast.
She's talking about the woman that a shot is still lodged inside of her breast. So that's the injustice we're talking about. Thank you very much for sharing your pain with us. Ladies and gentlemen, like I say, a lot of people suffered. Why compare some people? Yes. Yeah, man. A lot of people suffered, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe that some people was compensated and some people wasn't. Thank you. Very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are again, right across the street from the Ministry of Justice, or we should say the Ministry of Injustice. I'm here with Lloyd Diagla, and he's part of the Tivoli Gardens committee. Mr. Diagla, how are you today? I come to support you and stand in solidarity with you. What is the plight of the people of Tivoli Gardens today?
Well, it's very simple. In 2010, the security forces went into Tivoli Gardens, committed all kinds of massacre and terrorist acts against people. Officially, 73 people were killed. The people said 200 people were killed.
Wow.
They go into their house, they mash up their house, they burn down their house, they shoot people, they loot, they steal, they did all kinds of stuff. Yeah? So that was a classic case of terrorism on the part of the state. 8 years later, no one has gone to jail, no one has gone to prison, and they are given this little compensation business, which is really an insult. It's not a serious compensation because 2,500 people at least are eligible, and they only giving out money to about 400. So 2,000 people don't get nothing at all. So we have to come out here and protest. So we come out here very simple. We want to meet with the Minister of Justice, Mr. to make the case, to make the argument as to how we see it, why is it that only 400 people are compensated. And he's saying the matter is closed. The matter cannot be closed. Right? There's no statute of limitations.
And murder and so on.
Murder and state injustice to people. So Mr. Chuck can hide all he wants. He will eventually have to face it. So that is what we're doing.
I heard on the television a few weeks ago, the Prime Minister of Jamaica came out and apologized, supposedly, to the Jamaican people. And then Mr. McKenzie said that wasn't good enough. What are your thoughts on the apology?
Well, I didn't hear Mr. McKenzie say that. So Mr. McKenzie said that that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But that was a meal amount apology. That was really a serious apology. But we don't know what he was apologizing for. He was also apologizing for the security forces. Because the security forces kill the people, and you're apologizing
for them.
To the security forces. Not for them,
but to them. Okay.
So I don't know what that was about. That don't make any sense. So it's not a serious apology. Homeless was part of the government that declare the state of emergency, that send the police out, that kill the people. So he is just as liable as the rest of them are for what happened. So he has to tell us what role he played and why he's apologizing and what he intends to do about it. So we have written to him already and we said, listen, Golding have to go to prison. We said, Owen Ellington have to go to prison. And Saunders have to go to prison. He has to respond to that because Golding was the Prime Minister. Ellington was the head of the
Commissioner of Police.
And Saunders was the head of the army. So what is their responsibility? They plan the operation, and they plan the operation, they have to be held accountable. So you can see they're not really serious. They're not really serious. So what we're going to do, we're going to use what we call private prosecution to prosecute Golding, Ellington, and Saunders.
Okay.
But she has to give consent.
Okay.
So the next protest will be in front of the DPP's office.
Right. If the delay is too short.
Because she don't give us permission. We can't go to council. And I don't see why she won't give us permission. We have been to her already. And you know, she didn't get in and we don't want to receive it. So
Mr. Diagla?
Yeah,
I admire your steadfastness and the way that you stood for the rights of the people. And that's why we came to support you 150 million percent and to stand in brotherhood with you.
I want to tell you that I am really, really thankful, proud to see you here today.
Thank you.
Especially coming from
the Paul Bogle Foundation.
Because as you know, Moran Bay, this is the most serious massacre since Moran Bay. Right? There is equivalence between Moran Bay and Tivoli. You understand? I want to get justice.
Not to get justice. Thank you very much.
All the best here, sir.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lloyd Diagla, the people servant, working for the people of Tivoli Gardens tirelessly and doing what must be done so that all the people of Tivoli Gardens, not some, must be compensated. All the people of Tivoli Gardens, not some, must be compensated for the trauma that they all endure. Thank you very much for watching.